I think this is my first time going live on here. I think this is. I might do it again. I don't know. But today was a day of trades. Trades I was not expecting. Trades I was expecting. But can somebody tell me why? Why does what Russell Westbrook continue to get insulted, blamed, even after he has now left the Lakers? We got to talk about that. But before we talk about that, I need some water right quick. So, uh, hold on for a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Uh, watch this for a minute. Well, if my computer can stop playing.
Oh my god! 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 Help me! Oh my god! Yes, yes, yes! Oh my god! Oh no! 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 Oh shit!
All right, I'm back. I gotta get some water. It's dry out here in the Valley of the Sun. It really is. Trying to wait for some people to come in here. Josh Johnson, what up? I told you I was gonna do this. I think it needed to be done because I didn't feel like doing a whole bunch of freaking videos on each trade and what's going on during the day. That's crazy. But what I was talking about before and take that minimum break was the slander towards Westbrook, even after he has left the Lakers. It's like, why is this still going on? Now, Brian Windbag on ESPN, LeBron James's Ministry of Truth speaker, and I think somebody else was talking. I forgot his name. Was it David McMenamin, whatever his name is? Him, and also what's the other guy's name? No, what's the other guy's name? No, ESPN. Undisputed. You got Skip Bayless, oh freaking Rumpelstiltskin over there, still talking mess about how toxic Westbrook was, how many turnovers he has had, all kinds of dumb stuff. Yes, Josh Johnson, everybody's been talking about that today. I just got whiffed of it. I've been a working man today. But I'm just saying, it's like the man is off the Lakers now. Let it go. This is like almost a type of like form of adult bullying. Makes no sense. He's in Utah for now. He might get a reverse Uno back to LA to play with the Clippers. That's what I've been hearing. So I don't get it, but I ain't gonna try and be in here for too long now. Um, I'm gonna go through all these trades, all my thoughts about all these trades. Starting with the biggest one of them all. Well, let's start with the first one. Kyrie and to Dallas. Gone expected as I expected. I did not know Luca was not going to play last night. I know he was hurt, but and when that's expected. Good. So I ain't gonna talk much about that. But how are the Lakers winners in this? All right, let's start with the Lakers. Let's start with the man of the hour, LeBron and his Lakers. So the Lakers got rid of Westbrook last night, sent his ass up to Utah. They got back Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt, and they got D'Angelo Russell from the Timberwolves. At one point in time, I think all three players, Beasley, Vanderbilt, and Russell, were on the Timberwolves. Mike Conley went to Minnesota. I think Mike Conley might be somewhat an improvement for the Timberwolves. I haven't seen Cat in months. I don't know what happened to him. Uh, I don't think that makes Minnesota. Maybe they might get into the playoffs, but play in, but they ain't gonna last long. They got another first round exit, even if they do get in there. That's unless somehow, some way, Pat Bev, who was also traded from the Lakers to Orlando, for Mo Bamba unless I say Pat Compton, Pat Bev stays in Orlando or opts out or they buy him out. They go to he has choices in Minnesota and the Clippers. If he goes to Minnesota, they might just get back in there again. But who knows? Thomas Bryant is also gone. I guess he's off to a better spot. A non-defensive center. Man, they just throwing shots anywhere out here. But he got traded to Denver for Donvon Reed and 3 second-round picks. And like I said, they got Mo Bamba, which everybody's excited about Mo Bamba. But I haven't. The only thing I heard about Mo Bamba this whole entire season, other than that damn song that white people tend to like for some reason, Overboard. Sorry. Um, is fighting old raspy voice's son last week, aka Doc Rivers, aka Austin Rivers. Sorry, I called Doc Rivers raspy voice. Actually, Doc Rivers on the clip when he was coaching the Clippers, he dapped me and my dad up when he's sitting next to the tunnel. So I got nothing against Doc Rivers, and he played at Marquette. But anyways, yeah, what has Mo Bamba did the whole entire? What has he done since he got drafted into the league? Other than that song being on repeat for the last 6 years. Um, I think the Lakers are done. I think this is the end. Anthony Davis doesn't look happy. I think he finally saw the light. And I've been hearing people say they should have traded LeBron James. That was talked about early in the season, or Anthony Davis, but the Lakers, they ain't going nowhere this year. Once again. So that's that with that. Sorry. Yeah, that song does slap. But after a while, I got annoying. I be going into freaking clubs and bars, and all you hear is, oh, God. It's like, oh, God. And it's funny, not to be racist, I'm sitting there. You be sitting, me and my boys be sitting in there. We see all the white people getting all crazy over that song. We just sitting there like, okay. But yeah, when that song first came out, yeah, it used to slap, but now it's overboard. Notice how they don't pay attention to Trey Young's turnovers. Yeah, they don't pay attention to Trey Young's turnovers. I don't like Trey Young either. After that guy, I think he's overrated. I'm surprised he didn't get dealt with, but Atlanta is not that far away from being in the playoff hunt. I don't expect Atlanta to do anything. We're gonna get to Atlanta in a minute, though. So moving on from the Lakers and what they have done this year. We want to talk about the Nets. All right, we're gonna talk about the Nets. As we all know, and as I reported earlier this morning when it happened, because they really came out of nowhere. The Nets traded TJ Warren and, of course, Kevin Durant out here in the land of the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix. I'm sure they all happy right now. I've been at work all day, so I haven't heard all the cheers and parades they probably got out there. They probably waiting at the down Sky Harbor right now, bowing. They probably float out a whole red carpet. They got him a scepter and everything. They got him a freaking they got him a Pope mobile and everything. You know how the Pope be getting taken out? Yeah, they got one of those for him. They probably got a whole band, a whole bunch of stuff for KD when he gets out here. They forgot all about the Super Bowl out here. I forgot about the Super Bowl ever since that KD news has dropped. Actually, I think now that I think about it, the whole Super Bowl has been forgotten ever since LeBron got that record. Because they ain't even talk about that Super Bowl. But yeah, they laying out the whole red carpet for KD and everything. They kissing his feet right now, probably. All kinds of stuff. But anyways, that's how they are out here. You should have saw when they was sad when they lost to the Bucks and the Mavericks last year. Especially last year. I didn't hear a peep out of nobody last year. After Luka freaking torched them. But anyways, enough jokes. The Nets, man. The Nets are looking real frail right now. Looking real terrible. Now that Kyrie is gone, KD is gone, and they're left with Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, Mikael Bridges, and Cam Johnson. And then of course everybody's favorable light-skinned guy, Ben Simmons. You know what? This is karma. This is karma forever. Joe Tsai, the owner of the Brooklyn Nets, whatever stuff he got going on in the background, which I will not name on this stream, but it starts with a C and ends with an A. Whatever stuff he got going over there, this is karma. Now you got nobody. You had at the start of 2009 or late 2009, you had Kyrie, you had KD, and then 2021, you had James Harden. All right, get rid of James Harden, Brooke Lopez, LaMarcus Aldridge. Don't forget about them. And then all wait, yeah, then you got Ben Simmons, and then you treat Kyrie like a freaking slave. Yeah, I said it. You treat him like a freaking bonehead, bald-headed slave for 2 years straight, and then you lose him. And then Ben Simmons doesn't want to play. He ain't the same player. Lazy as hell. Rather stunt and shine with cars and Kardashian sisters and all that stuff. I don't think he's dating them anymore. Um, and then you lose Kyrie, Katie. He ain't get nothing. You may got something with Cam Johnson, Mikael Bridges, Finney Smith, Dinwiddie, and what's the other brother that's on that team that's been scored lately? Cam Thomas. You got him, but this is karma. But I wonder if those same Nets fans that blame Giannis for their failures, are they gonna stay Nets fans? Are they gonna go out here to Phoenix or go to Dallas and start cheering for Dallas and Phoenix all of a sudden? You know they are. You know they got some bandwagons. So, yeah, the Suns are looking real bad right now. But that's what they get. It's all karma. Are the Suns a super team? I'm hearing it's a mixed bag. Going to talking about the Suns now. They got three, well, not so much Devin Booker, but they got two injury-prone people. They got KD, he's still injured. I don't know when he's going to play or not. I was thinking about going to the game next week against the Clippers to see, hopefully, Kawhi, Paul George, and KD, and Chris Paul, and Devin Booker. But they said KD won't be back till after the All-Star break, maybe. So there's that. Chris Paul, he ain't the same Chris Paul that everybody keeps thinking he is. Everybody keeps thinking they don't get freaking Clippers Chris Paul, even OKC or Houston Chris Paul. But those days are over. It's over. It's over for Chris Paul to be that type of player. I do say this. They will be a Western Conference team. No, Western Conference Finals team. I don't know if it's going to be against the Clippers or the Mavericks. And I want to get to the Clippers real soon. But before I do that, let me read this comment down here. I give the Nets props franchise. They got their young guys, like back in 2019, they regrouped their picks after losing all theirs in the Harden trade. Well, if they can keep Mikael Bridges and the rest of them, they might have something for the future. But yeah, they're gonna struggle somewhat for a while. They might be a play-in team. As far as this year is concerned, I don't know what's gonna happen to them this year. I think they're like 33-19 or something like that. Last time I checked, I wonder how long that's gonna last with that record. But we shall see with the Nets. We shall see. Let's see here. Who else did some trades today? I want to get every trade in here because there was so many trades. There was trades late before that trade happened. Going back to the Suns, I forgot all about freaking. Sometimes I keep forgetting about DeAndre Ayton, Cameron Payne, and Landry Shamet. Such a weird name. I forgot they still got them. DeAndre Ayton, he got to toughen up. After what I saw against in the 2021 finals, he got freaking smoked by Giannis. I don't know about him anymore. He's not tough to me. Good player, but he's just not tough. Giannis punked his ass. Man, that's enough about the Suns. Um, Toronto didn't do anything. I think they got Jakob Pertl again. They gave him away when they got Kawhi. Bulls didn't do anything, which everybody was thinking the Bulls was going to do something, either get rid of DeMar DeRozan or Zach LaVine. There was a rumor out there that the Bucks should get DeMar DeRozan for Chris Middleton. I don't know. At least Chris Middleton can shoot threes better than DeMar DeRozan can. Sixers, I don't know what the Sixers were doing with, what's his, Martise Thybulle? I don't know. I haven't even paid attention to the Sixers like that. They traded him to Portland. I guess they're just going to go with Embiid, Harden, and Maxey. And what's the other dude? I can't think of his name right now. J. Cole looking guy. I forgot his name. Please, somebody in the comments tell me what the other dude they got on their team that looked like J. Cole. I forgot his name. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to get to them pretty soon. I'm going to get to the Bucks. I can't think of his damn name. But anyways, I guess they still got somewhat of a team. I don't want to know the winners. Go back. I'm trying to look at this list of all the people who had trades this year. Today. So hold on right quick. Hold on. We're going to get there real soon. So I'm going to go through every team that had a major trade or had some trades. There was another puzzling trade that included Denver and the Clippers. Bad on the Denver, good for the Clippers. I'm going to get to that later once I get a whole list, because that thing did not have a whole list. I just need a whole list of everybody that got traded. Oh, shoot. They ain't got the whole buyout thing. Here's that's going on already. Give me a list of all the people who got traded today. Or no, since the trade deadline. Hold on, guys. Need to know everybody who got traded. All right, I'm gonna do this one though, since I know off the top of my head while I look for this. The Bucks. Now, I was not so big on Jay Crowder coming to the Bucks, but the Bucks are really treating this like the PJ Tucker, and I'm gonna get to that comment. I just saw that comment down there. Yes, his name Tobias Harris. I cannot think of his name at the top of my head right now. But yeah, Jay Crowder, they treating Jay Crowder like how PJ Tucker was 2 years ago. This can go good or this can go bad. I keep thinking Jay Crowder's older. He's my age. I think he's a little bit younger. But he's better than PJ Tucker. Because Jay Crowder can actually go out there and shoot. My lasting image of Jay Crowder is him shooting them threes during the finals and bricking them against Milwaukee. But he can go good. It can go either bad or it can go good. And I'm praying for good, of course, because he can actually go out there and hold defenders at that wing position. Someone like a Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, people like that. I'm just so glad they got rid of George Hill. I am so glad they got rid of George Hill. I'm going to repeat that one more time. I am so glad George Hill is gone. I feel like George Hill is like a curse to the Bucks, because every time he comes around, they don't do anything. As soon as he goes bye-bye, when he got traded back in 2021, before that season started, I was happy as hell. And then they brought him back after they won the finals. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm so glad. that he's gone. And I think that's why they sat him out for most of the last few games. They knew they was going to trade for him. Jordan Noro, I don't know why they got rid of him, but I guess they have more faith in was it Marshawn Beauchamp? They need to play him more. Uh, I keep saying Grayson Allen needs to go, but I guess Grayson Allen hustles and shoots the three and plays defense. So everybody's most hated. No, I'm not gonna say that. I used to hate Grayson Allen. I despised Grayson Allen before he got to this team. Now I gotta take up for him. Damn gun it. But the Bucks should improve greatly now. I don't know if Drake Carter is gonna start. Right now, their starting lineup is consistent of Lopez, Giannis, I think Jonathan, Grayson Allen, and Drew Holiday. So they're going small, and so far it has worked out for them. I expect it to be when Chris Middleton gets the full minutes again. It probably will be Brook Lopez, Giannis, Middleton, uh, maybe Grayson Allen, and maybe it might go Jay Crowder. I don't know. Maybe might pick Jay Crowder off the bench to come in there with Bobby Portis when he gets back from his injury. Because I think who's probably gonna be playing off that bench now is probably, if anything, Bobby Portis, Jay Crowder, Connaughton, uh, Javon Carter. People sleep on Javon Carter. He may be undersized because if people talk about the Bucks need a backup point guard, maybe they do, maybe they don't. But Javon Carter, he out there hustling. He out there scoring. He out there playing defense on bigger people than him. He out there doing everything he possibly can. So far, he has been a big pickup. Just don't go sleep when the playoffs come around. We don't need that no more. Um, who was worst on the Bucks? Eric Bledsoe or George Hill? Ooh, 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 ooh. You got me. You stumped me right there. You know what? When both of them was finally gone, when Drew Holiday got there, I was dancing. I don't know if anybody saw these videos, seen these videos on YouTube. I think it's Eggs. Forgot his Instagram name. Eggs something. I forgot his name. I keep forgetting names, but it's an Instagram call. It starts with Eggs, but this guy does all the has. It's so funny. He has people dancing, right? And he has sometimes like he has non-black people dancing the rap and all that. And he has black people dancing the country. So it's this video. I don't know if it's back in the 80s or what, but it's this video of all these people in the club dancing. And this dude getting it, dancing. Put his knees online to dance. Dancing all crazy. That's how I was when Eric Bledsoe and George Hill was gone. Now, when the Bucks won the whole entire thing, ooh, man, I was unruly out here. I was making Suns fans mad, but they had no other choice but to take it because they know they was doing all that jersey burning and all that crap. That's what they get, karma. But yeah, I was glad when Eric Bledsoe and George Hill were gone. But I would have to say probably Eric Bledsoe, maybe, because Eric Bledsoe be turning the ball over way too much. And then he was shooting when he wasn't that great of a shooter, anyways. But what's funny though, I do say this: when Eric Bledsoe first got to Milwaukee from Phoenix, I think he came from Phoenix. I was actually glad. I said, "Oh shoot, we got actually a starting lineup now." But Bledsoe was fool's gold. I don't even think he's in the league anymore. And I think this might be George Hill's last hoorah in Indiana. But yeah, they gave a lot of picks to Indiana and Brooklyn to get Jay Crowder. I think they sent 2 to Brooklyn and they sent 3 to Indiana. And Indiana is actually in the playoff hunt. Surprisingly. I actually like that team they got. See, this is what happens when you're patient. Miles Turner's talking about, oh, I wouldn't mind playing in LA. You wouldn't mind playing in LA because look at Westbrook now. Look at Anthony Davis. He can be. Miles Turner has his own team now, along with Buddy Hill. They got Miles Turner, Buddy Hill. Was it Tyrese? I don't want to pronounce his name right. Halliburton. They got all them people on that one rookie. They got all them people on there. That should be good now. You don't need to go anywhere. Create your own team and be great. Stop trying to jump to other people's team. That's the thing I can't stand. Not to go on a tirade about people jumping from team to team. That's what I can't stand about the modern day NBA team. NBA. Everybody wants to play this AAU crap. Man, get yourself a team and go play against the other good teams. That's what made the 90s and 80s great. Um, I didn't see this one. Warriors reacquire Gary Payton II. Uh, that's a wild one. He left and then came back. I don't think it's going to help their team. This is the thing about the Warriors. They may help just a little bit because they really got nothing for all the trades they did. They sent, I guess they got Kevin Knox, but they got 5 second-round picks. They got rid of James Wiseman, and they got Gary Payton II. And Atlanta got Sadiq Bey. Atlanta might prove just a little bit, but Atlanta got too much stuff going on. They got way too much drama going on with Trae Young. Freaking Deontay Murray is a walking head case at times, and the coach don't like the team. It's just too much going on down there. But as far as the Warriors concerned, that punch, man, people make light of that punch, but that punch really killed that team. Draymond's idiocy really killed that team. And I don't think they're going to do anything this year. Maybe they might get to the playoffs, maybe they won't. But I don't want to say they too old. They got too much wear and tear on them. Curry keeps getting hurt. Clay is not the same. Draymond's in the back of his mind, he want to go join LeBron's brothel down there. The brothel of men. I'm not even going to go that route, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's just too much going on over there for them to do anything. I think once maybe they reshape their team a little bit more in the next couple of years, maybe. But right now they're too wounded right now. I think that was it. What was that last night against Portland? They gave up their game against Portland. It's just not there for them this year. I'm sorry. I already talked about the Lakers. I ain't gonna talk about them no more. As far as Westbrook, where he's gonna go, I think he should go to the Clippers. Just to spite LeBron. I did not know this happened. The Hawks also traded Drew Holiday's brother, Justin Holiday, and Frank Kaminsky to Houston for Garrison Matthews and Bruno Fernando. I don't even know who those two even are. Clippers. We're going to talk about the Clippers right quick. So the Clippers trade Luke Kennard to Memphis in a 3-team deal with Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon is getting sent back to the Clippers. And John Wall. John Wall. I talked to my dad about John Wall right before this. He said John Wall need to give it up. And he also thought John Wall was overrated. But John Wall's career is, I don't want to say it's sad, but it's been sad. I think this might be the end. Who knows? Danny Green will be joining him down there. It's weird that the Grizzlies got rid of Danny Green. I guess he ain't working down there. Thing about the Grizzlies though, they need some mentorship down there. I think the coach is like only a couple years older than me, maybe. They're just too young of a team everywhere. I don't know about Memphis. I don't like Ja. I'm sorry. Salute Lesson Burn. Damn, you looking a lot like Giannis. I want to thank you. At this point in KD's career, should he really be looking to make his job harder or easier? At this point in time, it looked like it might be easier, but who knows? He, even though I think Chris Paul might be on his way out, he still got Devin Booker. He still got Cameron Payne and all that. Uh, this team, the Suns, it's gonna be all on them. It's gonna be all on KD. KD is gonna have to eventually lead something. He's gonna have to do something because you're the best player on this team, and in order to save your, or let's say improve your legacy, because right now everybody knows you as you left OKC, you went to a 73-9 team, you joined them, uh, you left them, but you probably should have stayed with them. But I understand why you didn't stay. Because Draymond is too much unbearable. But this is his last chance. He gotta do something. I mean, I don't get why people bash him for joining good teams. Who in their right mind would turn down a job in real life because it's too easy? See, this is a thing. And I'm for once going to protect LeBron or defend LeBron. See, as much as I don't like LeBron, LeBron went to a team who was garbage the year before. KD went to a team that was 73-9. You lost to that 73-9 team. Some people think you gave up. And then, like I said, you joined the 73-9 team, and the team really had no weaknesses. Now, Houston could have won that series back in 2008 if Chris Paul didn't get hurt. They probably could have. But right now, he still got an easy job, somewhat. You got two other good players on your team. I don't really bash whole KD's legacy. I like KD. I just think some of the stuff he be saying. I think what gets fans about NBA players is sometimes they don't know how to shut up. LeBron talked way too much. He got too many freaking narratives and goofballness and all kinds of stuff going on. You're seeing that right now. That's why people are despising LeBron. KD, I think he took it to heart for him going to the Warriors because everybody thought it was a weak move. I thought it was a weak move. It's just like I think most of the people are frustrated at the time that he went to one of the best teams in NBA history. And it kind of diluted the NBA because you forget the Warriors went to how many finals in a row? For me, I didn't even watch the finals during that time. I didn't want to watch the finals during that time because I already knew who was going to win. So that's why I had a problem with KD during that time because it just made the NBA too much. 5 times. Thank you. They went to the finals 5 times when he was there and before he was even there. That was boring to watch. That's the problem with the NBA. There's no parity. Everybody's just, like I said, AAU basketball. Everybody joining one team and still trying to compete with each other. That was the joy about the 2000s and 90s. Everybody had their own team. Everybody didn't try to play with each other like that. But yeah, I think going back to the Clippers now, they improve immensely. Let's see here. Talk about that right quick. Now I wish the Bucks would have got Cam Reddish. So Cam Reddish is going to Portland for Josh Hart. He's going to the Knicks. There's a whole bunch of tinier trades that nobody really cared about. But yeah, I think the Clippers got Bones Highland from Denver now. They really improved their roster big time. They got rid of Reggie Jackson. He got sent to, I think, Charlotte. He might get bought out of his contract. He might be able to go somewhere else. Um, I think the Western Conference Finals is going to be between either the Suns and Clippers or the Suns and Mavericks. Maybe the Mavericks or Clippers. Clippers, Mavericks, who knows? It all depends on what the seeding is. I think those might be it. Those are the three I'm picking to get there. The dark horse fourth team they probably can get there, it probably will be Denver. But I don't have no faith in Denver. They're in first place right now. Memphis, I don't know. They got way too much going on. They want to have fun than actually come down to business. But those are the four teams most likely I see getting to the Western Conference Finals. I did pick the Clippers to get to the finals, but it can be, I think, the team that's coming out of the West, two teams that possibly can come out of the West are the Clippers and Suns. That's it. Dark horse, Mavericks, maybe. Depends on what happens. See, I got any comments now here. Those 2015-18 finals brought in so many casuals and Braun nut riders. Yeah, it did. On both sides. Same thing with Curry fans too, because they can be unbearable also. Not as unbearable as freaking the LaQuire. Latrash traded his entire team. Yeah, he did. Always Latrash and KD. The great Isaiah Thomas said that was what was great about previous eras. Teams actually had personality and original. Boom. There you go. Every team back then did have their own personality. Everybody did. Pistons, they was all known for their rough rousing bad boys. Everybody knew who the Bulls were. Everybody knew the Lakers were Showtime. Everybody know who the Celtics were. Every team had their own definitely had their own personality. Now, not so much. It's just so watered down. You know what? This is why this is the NBA did today. I was thinking about this on the way home from work. This is the NBA. The NBA today is like the MCU. It's like the MCU. It started out good, now it's all watered down. And it is slowly becoming a kid-friendly joke now. That's the NBA now. It's sad to see it go that way. It really is. And I'm going to say this. I probably said this before. If the Bucks win this year, as far as me watching the NBA casually, I'm done. Now I'll continue to be on here making videos, but as far as like sitting down and just watching it like I used to, nah, I can't do it no more. That's if the Bucks win. All I want to know is why did Utah help the Lakers like that? They took their problem and gave them two good. See, this is a problem. D'Angelo Russell got to play. I haven't heard anything about D'Angelo Russell since he left Brooklyn. And he was already on the Warriors for 1 year. He's been on Minnesota for 2 years now. They got to play. But I warned D'Angelo Russell in my last video, look out, man. You better play, because if you don't play, but even if you do play great, guess what's going to happen? You're going to become an scapegoat somehow, some way. Look at Westbrook. Bones Highland is a good pick. Bones Highland is a chucker. I don't really watch Denver like that, so I wouldn't know. He came out of nowhere, actually, to me. Facts, MCU for real. Even the players, Braun and Luka are the heroes. Guys like KD and Kyrie are the villains. Yep. But Braun, LeBron is this quote applies to him. I don't want to mess up the freaking Dark Knight quote, but you get what I'm trying to say. LeBron is slowly becoming the villain. He's been in the league so long that he's slowly becoming the villain. You should have retired early so you can at least be the hero. There was a reason why Anthony Davis is looking like that. Denver was trying to get rid of him. Like I said, I wasn't paying attention to Denver like that to know. Franchise, why is the NBA still giving LeBron bailout and care packages? Lakers are money. You're sitting there talking about them. It's funny though. Kobe didn't get all this in his last 2 years though. That's the funny thing about it. Facts about D'Lo. I like D'Lo, but I just realized he's been at least 7 to 8 years and hadn't done nothing. Yeah, he got one All-Star. He hasn't done anything since then. Crazy Orlando helped the trash too. Yeah, we gotta see about Mo Bamba. I made a joke earlier. I said Mo Bamba has only been known for that damn song and fighting Austin Rivers. The trash is still gonna lose. Yeah, he's still gonna lose. Whack is about, yeah. You know what? He's starting to become a media creator hoax. I had to agree with that. They are really forced. Tuesday, I think there was a report that came out how many people actually watched that game on Tuesday, and it was quite laughable. See, on Tuesday, I watched the beginning of that game, and then I went to go do my workout. And I came back just in time, right after he made the shot to get that record. And it just seemed so forced. Like he was trying to fake cry. It's weird. And then I don't know if anybody realized this. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. I was looking, his wife, Savannah, came onto the court and she hugged him and she kind of looked at him weird. Like, nigga, relax. She kind of gave him a weird ass look. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Maybe she know that she had enough of all of this. Who knows if he's going on and on talking about this at home or whatever. But I heard some stuff about LeBron offside the court. It ain't pretty. Let's just say that family man image ain't as clean as you guys think it is, allegedly, from what I've been hearing. But I ain't gonna talk about his off the court stuff. Yes, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see it become the villain. That's LeBron. Imagine Giannis had all this help. See, that's why everybody likes Giannis. He ain't out there asking for help. He see the team he got with him, and he gonna roll with him. Whatever happens, happens. That's how it's supposed to be. Not sitting here crying on national television to Mike Wilbon talking about, I wish I would have had Kyrie. I want Kyrie. Where's Kyrie? It's like, come on, man. You got two top 75 players. God. You know, maybe it's me. Tweet was a last ditch cry. You know, it could have been. You never know. It could have been a dog whistle to the commissioner. Bro, he's a media creator hoax. He's not real. NBA made him something he's not. You know, I had a weird thought one day. I don't know if I was smoking or what. I had a weird thought that maybe LeBron was freaking, created in a lab somewhere. Everything about him is false, fake. I don't know. I need to stop smoking. I watched too many freaking science fiction films, but I did have a weird thought that he could have been created in a lab, then shipped to Akron and got a fake mom and all that stuff. But that would be weird. He needs to stay off the stuff. Bro, I write that already. No, I didn't see his kids wearing Jordans. That's funny. That's very funny. Anybody knows that LeBron didn't thank any teammates or coaches in his speech? That's because he's a narcissistic prick. It's only about himself. It's only about himself. That's probably why Anthony Davis was sitting on the bench like that. Somebody actually mentioned this. I forgot who it was, and then I saw the video again. Anybody realize or look at the way Kareem handed LeBron that ball during that brief ceremony? I see some sass with that one. Somebody comment down. Somebody make a comment about that as well. Anybody else see the way Kareem handed that ball to LeBron? Young LeBron pre 2011 was dope. I was a fan of anything after that. The hell no, the dude's garbage, stacking teams and switching. You know what? And I said this many times before to people. Uh, when LeBron first, even before he got into the league, but when he first got into the league, that Christmas of 2003, I got a LeBron jersey. I asked my mom, "Can I get a LeBron jersey?" I had LeBron pictures in my room that I used to cut out of the Sports Illustrator or Slam, not Slam. Is it Slam? Magazines, all that stuff. Yeah, I used to have pictures of LeBron in my room. But after that 2000, after he decided he wanted to take his talents to South Beach and said what he said after they lost to the Mavericks and so on and so, you know what? I hated him when he was in Miami. I did not like him when he was in Miami. And then when he came back to Cleveland and did what he did, I started to like him anymore. I got in my room right now some LeBrons. I got jerseys when he was in Cleveland, the blue one. I even got a Laker jersey for him. But since he's been on his path of destruction and trying to be this fake ass social media activist for the fuck, I haven't liked him. Kareem looked like he wanted to smack him. Kareem looked sick. He looked like he did. I don't think he knew it was real. The NBA is still helping LeBron, but I thought he makes his teammates better. I thought he was a GOAT according to the LaQuire. According to the LaQuire, he's the GOAT. But why does the GOAT need so much help? I don't get it. And Kareem was reading off a script teleprompter that was scripted. You know, I think he did it for just to make sure that nobody sees him as being an old, grumpy old man. I think deep down he's looking at LeBron like, F you, nigga. I don't think he liked LeBron at all. And the stuff that was leading up to that day was very telling. And everybody kept trying to media kept trying to force. Do you have a relationship with Kareem? Do you have a relationship with Kareem? It's ridiculous. And I think, and I forgot who somebody asked this question somewhere. And I think of his Achilles didn't go out on him, his knee didn't go out on him. Kobe could have got that record. And I think Kareem would have been a proud papa. He would have been proud of it, Kobe getting it, than somebody who decided he was going to commandeer the team and now look at the team. Strictly garbage. I know Laker fan. Like I said, I used to live in California for 12 years. Called my second home. And I know so many Laker fans. And so many Laker fans that I know do not care about this Laker team currently. They have become Bucks fans, Giannis fans, KD fans, Kyrie fans, Luca fans, Curry fans. They become fans of different players and teams since LeBron been there. It's crazy. I say this because I'm a huge believer in body language. Notice how awkward it looked when they posed for that. Yeah, it did. He actually put his hand on Kareem's shoulder, showing that he's the dominant one. Yeah. Most people that may be seen as, oh, he's being nice to Kareem now. I get what you're saying. Lesson burn. Yeah, that whole thing was just a big media circus. And they lost. Let's not forget that they lost. They lost that game. Every record or every time LeBron passed somebody on the scoring record, they lost. Kareem won when he got it. And that's more bothersome than anything. As a Laker fan, seeing that, seeing him go to the bench 2 minutes into the fourth quarter while the game is still in reach for them to win a game they need. I'm going to go to the bench. I'm going to sit on the bench because I got foot soreness. What? How? That's what I don't understand from people. How does that make LeBron the GOAT if he gave up like that? It makes no sense. They could have won that game. LeBron could have went for 50, but nope. I'm gonna sit on the bench. I don't want to be part of this massacre. Leaving Westbrook and Anthony Davis out there. I feel so bad for Westbrook. Usually I don't feel bad for rich people. But I look at Westbrook as not being a rich person. I just look at Westbrook being a regular person. This man has taken so much flack since he joined the Lakers. It's not even funny. And he's still, like I said, beginning of the show, he's still getting it. Bro, how good you think the Lakers are going to be? I see the refs cheating and helping even more. Refs can only help so much before it becomes obvious. No, they're done. I can see Anthony Davis sabotaging the rest of the season by not playing hard. And they played better with just Anthony Davis and Westbrook. They played better. When LeBron was hurt, they played better. Honestly, franchise, I don't see how people could still root for LeBron when he went back to Cleveland. He went from forming a big three to Miami to creating his own in Cleveland. Yeah, he did. Got Andrew Wiggins out of there. You ever seen that interview with Andrew Wiggins after before he got traded, after he got drafted that year? Freaking ridiculous. Not only they lost, Braun scored 2 points after their record. Yeah. He broke the record and his sorry ass still lost. How do stats and excuses make you the GOAT? I don't know. Ask a LaQuire fan. I know a couple of LaQuire fans. They're not maniac LeBron fans, but they will defend LeBron, but they ain't gonna go to the point where they sending death threats and saying other dumb stuff. I think most of the LeBron fans that I don't know personally, I think they know that LeBron is not the GOAT. I just they do it for conversation, jokes, and giggles. I think they deep down know that they even know that Kobe was better than LeBron. 80 is gonna get hurt again anyway. Yeah, he probably will. Exactly. 80 was putting up 30 and 12 with a winning record when LeBron was hurt. They was. And I said this. I said as soon as LeBron come back, all that chemistry is gone because LeBron don't know how to be second fiddle. Now I do say this against my Bucks, he was playing second fiddle in that game. I was hoping he didn't play second fiddle because the problem is with the Lakers, as we all seen, when they get down or they in the crunch in the fourth quarter, LeBron likes to get the ball and just jack up threes. That's why I was hoping against that other game against Milwaukee back in December. It didn't happen. AD did his work. From 2011, I knew he was a fraud, crazy thing. Even his fans are not turning against him because he's fake. Yep. The fans I know, the LeBron fans I know, they was happy he got that record, but they don't like the way he moving right now. I wouldn't like the way he's moving. I was a fan. Ooh. Or notice how they saying winning versus OKC didn't matter because of the record, but they made a huge spectacle about that in Boston. Non-call, then sat out the next game. Both Eastern Conference teams. Yeah, if that call was so huge, you should have played against Brooklyn. If that call was so huge, you should have played in the fourth quarter versus OKC. Uh, Bro, go live more often. Your content is awesome. Hope your page builds up. I don't be in the comment section destroying brainwashed bronze sexual cult members. Well, thank you. Salute to you, Danik Jones. I probably need to go live more. I probably do need it. I just need to find the time. I got work and I got two other channels to be trying to do. So it's so hard to do everything. I wish I was Superman some days. What's the chemistry between KD, CP3, Booker, Aiden? They can pick and pop, pick and roll. Well, we will hope that will happen. We hope that all three or all four can lead the Eagles aside. You know what? I'm gonna say this. As much as I make fun of the Suns fans and everything, when the Bucks were going through their hardships during the 2000s, I used to like that old Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire team. But since the Suns, it's kind of hard for me to root for the Suns, even though I live out here, and my Bucks are competing and now champions. If the Bucks don't, let's say this, if the Buck, I don't mind the Suns winning if the Bucks don't go to the finals. If the Bucks don't make it to the finals, I don't mind the Suns winning. I especially don't mind the Clippers winning. I think Paul George needs one with all the garbage he had to deal with during the bubble. People call him pandemic peeing and the whole leg injury a couple years ago. I wouldn't mind Dallas Suns or what's the other team? Clippers. I wouldn't even mind Denver. I wouldn't even mind Psych. I wouldn't mind those teams winning. Long as LeBron don't win. Because if LeBron somehow wins this year, we will never, ever hear the end of it. Um, but yeah, the chemistry starts with laying the Eagles. They gotta get rid of the ego. And then they can do whatever after that. They gotta realize that everybody don't have half the ball. They gotta pick and roll is gonna be their best thing, especially with Aiden. KD can set up. I mean, not KD. CP3 can set up KD and Booker. They don't have to always have the ball in their hand, but defense might be their problem because none of them are known for playing defense, and Chris Paul is just too old to be doing that no more. Imagine the Lakers can even make the plays. They're gonna be dead tired. Braun has no legs at all in the four quarters of this game. That's probably why. In his defense, that's probably why he sits back in the fourth quarter. That's probably why he be jacking up all them shots. He too tired. That's a sign of aging. They need to go sit down somewhere because you useless at that point if you can't play defense on the other side too. But we continue to keep hearing that LeBron is better than Jordan at this age, which Nick Wright said yesterday or today. Gonzo looking facts. I appreciate these small channels because everyone's opinion gets heard, posting emotional fans yelling at each other. Yeah, I'm starting to see a lot more of the community of basketball. I said that on purpose, but the basketball community, fan wise, building a lot of channels. I think there's let's say this, without sounding too insultive. I think there's a big community of basketball on YouTube, of course. I think there's a side that likes to talk statistics and all this stuff, praise every player. And I think there's a side that likes to freaking praise LeBron. I think that's a big community. And then you have, let's say, people like me, people like, shout out everybody, Ticket TV, Too Raw, Dreamers Pro, Basketball Facts, a whole bunch of other people that are going to talk this real stuff, none of this freaking fake, phony stuff. Now, all the stuff that I listen to all the people in those three groups I named, but some of these people are just, they praise LeBron way too much and despise everybody else. Some of these channels, I must warn some other channels, don't become like ESPN, Undisputed, where you become biased, too biased, to the point where you become unbearable to watch. I definitely want to see the Suns in the final, but CP3 always has a mysterious injury or chokes job in the playoffs. Yeah, it is. I'm 39, watched and studied basketball my whole life. Nothing that Latrash does is great to me. Nothing without rest, and the NBA ain't helping him. He's a nobody. Um, yeah. LeBron's game is push, 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 layup, layup, layup. No defense, no defense. Jack, jack threes. That's what his game become. He never really worked on anything. I do admit that he worked on that shot a little bit, but I already made a video about this compared to Kobe because they like to compare Kobe now because they really can't touch Jordan. You know, they keep trying. Kobe is just so much more skilled and uniform in his skills in the way, especially I always use that mid range jumper, that especially that turnaway jumper that Kobe always did. That is so skillful. It's like a dance. It's like a ballet. Nothing is herky jerky about Kobe's mid range jumper turnaround. LeBron's, I'm scared. Nick Wright made a pathetic. Yeah, I saw that today about Nick Wright comparing Lakers to MJ's Wizards. I don't know why people keep doing that. If Jordan didn't have that knee injury, they probably wouldn't have made it to the playoffs. Jordan was still shutting down. Jordan was still shutting down younger players at 38. He shut down his heir apparent in Kobe one game. He made a fool out of Vince Carter. He was still doing that type of stuff at age 38, 39, 40. Silence because LeBron fans won't get that. Because I haven't seen LeBron shut down anybody at 38, 39, or 40, 37. When's the last time LeBron actually shut somebody down? That's what I want to know. LaQuire, if you're out there, when's the last time you seen LeBron shut somebody down during the game? That's even if they watched the whole entire game. I'm supporting the Bucks this season. They seem natural to me. No forced trades, no superstars crying about trades. They are working together with what they have. You know what? I haven't said this before. The Bucks are kind of like the heir to the Spurs. And what I mean by that, Budenholzer used to coach with the Spurs. He was assistant coach under Pop. I think some of the stuff he learned from Popovich and got from him, he moved it to the Milwaukee. But he also has a team that has no prima donnas. They got no prima donnas. Giannis is not a prima donna. Drew Holiday ain't. We know Chris Middleton ain't. He got a bunch of nice guys. Which could be also their problem. I think they need to get a little bit more aggressive at times, a little bit more angry. But they got a whole bunch of nice guys who come to the game, they practice, they play as a team. Ain't nobody out here trying to get shine. They know Giannis is the superstar. Everything goes through Giannis. They feed Giannis as much as they can. Giannis tries to do the reverse to them, tries to get them all involved. Either they win or lose. And so far, they done more winning than losing. And that's that. That's the team. Nugget. I like what the Nuggets are doing. I gotta watch more Nuggets games. Every time they on ESPN or TNT, I kind of tune them out. I don't know. Something about the Nuggets I don't like. It's just boring to me. Obama was in office the last time bro shut down it. Yeah. We gotta clarify what year when Obama was in office. Are we talking about 2010 or 11? Because I haven't seen anything. I want to say the last time LeBron actually played some type of defense, of course, was during that 2016 finals. That was probably the last time. Other than that, his defense has been going downhill. And the funny thing about it is, people will continue to keep arguing that LeBron was a good defender and he had all these defensive accolades, but he had 5 altogether defensive teams. Never been close to Defensive Player of the Year compared to Jordan and Kobe's 10 and 9 Defensive Player of the Year. Not Defensive Player of the Year. Defensive teams, either first or second. Yeah, LeBron fans like looking at stats all the time, but they choose to look at what stats and make up something in their head. Around 2012, 2013 was the time he was in Miami. That was the last time he played a bit of defense. He ain't had to play defense. He just sit your ass on the bench. He didn't play that down there. But he was never a guy who could shut down opposing players consistently. No, I don't think it's in him. I don't think it was ever in him. I think people get so enthralled with him with his chase down blocks that they confuse that with him being a good defender. I think people got stuck on that. I do admit 2014 had a good shot at Defensive Player of the Year. I think he gave it up after that. He talking about 2013 to 14 season? Was that the season they lost to the Spurs? I think it was. Latrash, how come they don't celebrate? Didn't celebrate when Latrash broke record for all-time turnovers or all-time mission shots? Because that defeats the narrative of LeBron's grade. LeBron's grade, people. Remember that. They all trying to brainwash us for the rest of the season with that garbage. Let me see something right quick. Is LeBron playing tonight? That's what I want to know. LeBron, are you playing tonight? Because if you're not playing tonight because Giannis is in town. We know we're going to call this. Oh, here it is. LeBron's a game time decision tonight. Wow. Let's see this. This is recent. Oh, let me see this. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I just saw something that says not playing tonight. LeBron James won't play against the Bucks tonight. I knew it. I knew it. He wasn't gonna play. He's sitting out at the end of that game on Tuesday as an excuse to get out of play. Why do people continue to keep saying he's the GOAT? Goats don't do this. Wow. Let me show this to you guys to show you that I'm not capping. He's not playing tonight. Shoot, I got too many windows on. This thing's starting to go slow now. Shoot. There it is. This is recently. LeBron Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring list. By the end of the game, rubbing his ankle. James was initially listed as questionable to play against the Bucks with a left ankle soreness, but was later ruled out Thursday afternoon. He'll be recognized again by the team before the game tonight for breaking the record. Oh my goodness. Talk about any Laker fans out there. I feel sorry for y'all. I remember back in the day when I used to live in California when Kobe was still in the league. When Kobe was still in the league, Laker fans actually like I used to go to the gym a lot during that time to go play basketball, go shoot around. Usually it'd be pickup games in there, but if he was gonna try to play a game on Thursday when the Lakers were on national television on TNT, that gym would be empty as hell. Now, since LeBron been on the Lakers, you go on everybody play. Matter of fact, they're not just playing basketball in the gym when LeBron plays on Thursday nights. They were on Pornhub. and watching the Food Channel instead of watching the Laker game. That's how bad it's gotten. Let me read these comments right now. But yeah, LeBron James will not be playing tonight. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting tonight because there'll be no Pat Bev. I don't think D'Angelo Russell will be playing. I don't think anybody else they got from Utah will be playing. Obama won't be playing. And it's gonna be Anthony Davis out there tonight, out there fending for himself. God. Let me read these comments. Let me read these comments right quick. I'm actually gonna wrap up the stream pretty soon, but let me read these comments before I leave. Yes, 2014 was the season when he lost to the Spurs. Baby Kawhi managed to make his life difficult in those finals. But we also can't disregard the veteran role that Timmy played shutting down the paint. You know what? They blamed that 2014 loss on Dwayne Wade, LeBron fans. They like to blame that on Dwayne Wade instead of realizing, because I watched that series on YouTube recently, not realizing Kawhi was putting the freaking clamps on LeBron during that time. And yes, Tim Duncan was a big piece. And they couldn't, wasn't so much he was a big piece, also that pick and roll they had with the French dude they had on their team. Not Tony Parker, the other one, Boris Diaw. That was a killer too. Boris Diaw was a big help to that team. Yeah, that's probably one of the best Spurs team in Spurs history right there was that 2014 team. Next time you argue to Bronstein, asked him, if a player has 2 rings, 2 finals MVPs, 1 regular season MVP, 9 scoring titles, defensive player of the year, are they a Hall of Famer? You must be talking about Kawhi. No, they ain't Kawhi. They almost sound like Kawhi, though. I know who that is. They'll probably shut up. They wouldn't say anything. They'll try to argue with that one. But yeah, when they saying them stats, those are very close to Kawhi, except the 9 scoring titles. So we know Kawhi didn't got no 9 scoring titles. But you know, I don't even want to have the argument between MJ and Braun. It's a stupid argument. It really is a stupid argument. That's why I shifted to Kobe and LeBron. Because Jordan is so high above LeBron, it's not even funny. I don't know why they continue to have this argument. I'd rather have the Kobe and LeBron argument. Even though I still think Kobe edges out LeBron. People don't understand why, but there's many reasons why. I said it many times. He wouldn't manage to score so many points if they were true big men like Duncan in today's league. No, he would not. If they had real big men like a Patrick Ewing, Hakeem, even a Kareem, Bill Watson, them type of players, nope. And they didn't try to water down the NBA, man, trying to make it fast paced and all this other stuff they got going on, stupid rule changes. Nope. People don't understand that they changed the rules so many times since Kareem. And people don't understand that Kareem only scored 2s. He only scored 1 3 out of his whole entire career, which is more impressive to get. People don't get that. I feel like if the league really wanted to stop low managing, they would put 0 out all players' stats of that game. Yeah, that new CBA is going to be harsh. It's going to be harsh on the players. But I can't really blame it all on the players. Some of these teams are doing this. Team management is doing this, not the players. Kawhi even said that they've been doing that to him. I think Curry recently said that, yeah, they do be team management be forcing players to sit out games so they won't get them hurt. So I don't know how that's going to work. He's tired of his after party. That's why he's ducking the Bucks. Must have gotten a muscle strain at that party. Hey, you know that fool was partying with Jay-Z, Beyonce. You got an old skeep over there, Shannon Sharp, tugging at his keychain, hugging on him the whole entire night. Whoever else was in that crowd watching that game, you know he was in there partying, doing their freaking weirdo stuff. He was probably freaking knocked out the whole entire day. He probably didn't get done partying until 6 o'clock yesterday morning. Probably slept all day. Didn't he don't practice. I agree. Kobe and LeBron argument is more relevant, but I still pick Kobe over LeBron. I pick Kobe over LeBron too. Kobe's game is just better. Kareem also had 3 years in college. Yeah, he did. Jordan was in college too, but you forget about that. Those stats that I laid out are the gulf between MJ and Bron. Yeah, I got it. But yeah, Turon made a video on Latrash passing Kobe in a shot attempt per game for a career. So how he's a first class player. Yeah, I remember looking at that stat not too long ago. Yeah, I remember looking at the stat now because my co-worker's a LeBron fan, and he tried to make him an argument, trying to say that Kobe leads the NBA in all shot attempts. When I easily pulled it up on the phone, and LeBron was like right under Kobe, about to pass him up. This was like probably a month ago, I think. No, LeBron is not a first player. He's a I need the ball in my hand player all times. That's what he is. And that's why for the best thing that LeBron can do for his image, but he probably don't care about it because he wants to be loved. The best thing for LeBron to do at this point is retire. But even his retirement, his retirement is gonna be freaking crazy. If you thought him breaking that scoring record ceremony was crazy, oh, wait till he announces his retirement. He will up the ante. ESPN was talk 84 nights, 84 days, 84 hours, even though it ain't that much time in a day. They will talk about LeBron's career all during that season. And we wouldn't even know there was other players in the league. We would hear it all the time. Kobe's role was to shoot. He didn't bring out the ball like Latrash. That is true. That is true. It's funny though. They say Kobe couldn't pass or didn't have a lot of assists. Kobe's uh career high in assists is like 22. No, not 22. I think it's around like 18. I think it's 18 assists 18 assists one game. People forget about that. I think I was watching that game too. LeBron never managed to get the most out of his teammates. He never managed to adapt according to the roster around him. It was always his teammates who had to adapt. Yeah. You must bow, kiss the ring of LeBron in order to play on this team. That means you will have to sacrifice everything to me to make me the glorified one. That's what Wade, Bosh, Love did. They sacrificed their game. Yeah, Kyrie said, I ain't doing that. If you gonna put up 41, I'm gonna put up 41. You guys just keep coming with comments. Why does LaQuire say 07 finals doesn't count because he was young, but Magic Johnson won his ring at 20 years old and closed out the Sixers where Kareem got hurt? You know why, Josh? Because LeBron fans don't do their homework. LeBron fans don't know the history of the NBA. And if they was to read that, they'll have a flip. And they'll probably try and change the history somehow, the record books. That never happened. Yeah, Braun only had one season with a double digit assists. I don't think he's ever led in rebounding either. Or had a double or had over 10 rebounds, averaged 10 rebounds for a season. I don't think that's ever happened. He's a score first person. That's him. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't sit here and make up stuff that I'm a pass first. No, you're not pass first. Pass first is like Chris Paul, John Stockton, Mark Jackson. People like that. Those were pass first. Get out of my face with that. Pass first players don't finish every single fast break. People say LeBron passes like magic. I don't recall any footage of Magic steamrolling defenders. Nope. Magic was all finesse, especially when he passed in transition. I know the point is that there are about 10 to 15 possessions per game, so the best players have more opportunities to acquire stats. Yep. What's your opinion on the whole Westbrook drama? According to the Fat Seal Brian Windhorse, Westbrook is to blame for everything in LA. You know what, Nikolai? I actually got into that at the beginning of the stream, but I'll do this. It'll be the last thing I do on here before I end the stream. Uh, yeah, I saw that and I heard about it. What Brian Windbag said, the Ministry of Truth for LeBron. We know that's not true. We know who, because they said Brian Windbag said that the aura around Westbrook was toxic and everything. It's just like, why are we making up stuff? We know who the toxic one of the team is. We know it's LeBron. We know it's LeBron and his fan club. They've been trashing Westbrook since the beginning of the season. I don't get it. I'm like, what did Westbrook do so wrong to deserve all of this? Is it because he's aggressive with the media? I don't get it. It ain't like he going out there. It ain't like he acting like Rick Barry or anything. Rude as hell. Actually, right before I did the stream, I actually watched the video on him. I think he was signing a kid's poster or jersey back in Boston right after they lost that game. But I'm just saying, Westbrook just got a bad rap. I think he's been getting a bad rap ever since the whole breakup with KD and him and OKC. I think they blame Westbrook for the way that ended, even though I think KD had some blame in it. I think KD had his eyes set on OKC, not OKC, Golden State before that series with Golden State even happened. They need a scapegoat. And I saw a Two Raws video earlier today. Yeah, they keep doing this. I think it was Two Raw. It could have been Basketball Facts. I watched all these guys. But I had to agree with, if it was both of them, I had to agree. The way they doing Westbrook, he don't end up like Melo. And Melo should be on the team. He should have been on the Bucks. Bucks can use somebody like that. But yeah, this it's at a form of bullying now. What they doing to Westbrook. And I hope he goes to the Clippers. I hope he goes to the Clippers. And somehow, some way, the Clippers play the Lakers either in the play-in or in the playoffs. And I hope they sweep the Lakers. Brian Windbag. That's his new name. Not Windhorse. Brian Windbag. That's LeBron's other girlfriend. Larry Bird is also a very underrated passer. He's passing highlight videos so dope. Man, between the legs, behind the back, touch passes. The whole team passed well. And I think they're trying to phase Larry Bird out now for some reason. I think they're trying to phase him out, of course, in order for LeBron. It's funny. I never can get a set top 10 list. But I always usually do my top 10 like this. I usually do it by position. So not in any order. Because my I would say the starting five I have for my top 10 would be like Kareem, Tim Duncan. I'm still going to go with Bird, Jordan, and then probably Magic. So that's 5. And then count out the last 10, I'll probably have to say that's when it's always so hard. I had to put Shaq. Eventually, probably at the power forward position, Dirk. I like Dirk more than I like KG for some reason. I don't know why. KG's KG's not that bad. I like KG's hunger when he was playing, but some reason I like Dirk just a tad bit more. Small forward, I would have to put LeBron there. Um, Shooting the second guard would be Kobe. Probably at point guard, probably would be Stockton or maybe Oscar Robertson. But that power forward position, maybe small forward position, might be out of here pretty soon. I might, if he continues to do well and continues to improve, necessarily don't have to win a whole bunch of rings, but I might have to soon put Giannis up there pretty soon as one of the best power forwards of all time. Right now, I think he's second behind Tim Duncan. I think he's above Dirk slightly. I think he's way above, maybe slightly above KG. I think he's way above Karl Malone. Just that one ring alone puts him before Karl Malone. And he's above Charles Barkley. Agreed. Carmelo should be in the NBA. Media is representing Carmelo like he's too old, but nobody from these youngsters in the league can put buckets like Carmelo. Yeah, Carmelo should still be in the league. It's foul what they're doing to him. Speaking of Melo, do you believe that LeBron blackmailed Melo to the NBA is really, you know what? LeBron, I don't want to keep, yeah, y'all keep bashing LeBron. I keep going with it, but LeBron, you know what? I would say that's far fetched. I think he uses people for his own gain. He's one of them type of people. But I don't know. Maybe he could, maybe he didn't. That'd be really messed up if he did blackball Melo. Because Melo, since you think about Melo's career, what has he really done that was bad to deserve him to get blackballed? Like, he had the whole thing in New York when he was on Denver, the whole brawl thing. But since then, on the court at least, he hasn't done anything. Now, people may think he shoot too much and don't play defense, but it doesn't deserve him to be out of the league. Like, what has he done? Are these owners or these GMs looking at his life off the court? Are they considering his life off the court a mess or something? If anybody familiar with Carmelo off the court, you know how that is. But that shouldn't count towards him. Like, I think they counting that towards Tony Parker when it came to the top 75 list. I think he should be on there before Dame Lillard. Maybe even Anthony Davis and James Harden. The man is third of all time playoff points. Tony Parker is. He beat LeBron twice. But are we considering off the field, personal relationships as part of me on a list, on a top 75 list? I think somebody when he make these lists or anything like that, I think they be considering what they be doing off the court too, which has nothing to do with basketball. Brian Windhorse. That's funny too, but Brian Windbag is funnier. So look at him. Honestly, they criticized Kobe in his later stages. No superstars wanted to join him. Now tell me which superstars wanted to join LeBron. Kyrie ain't going. KD ain't going. Durant's words age like fine wine. No, there will be no more. As long as he plays in the league, there will be no more superstars joining LeBron James. I think this is the end of that. This season is that it. If AD can find a way to get out of here, I think that would be the last person he plays with that's a superstar. People talk about him going to Cleveland. Cleveland, Dan Gilbert? He ain't letting him back in there. Nope. They got a squad. They got a perfectly good squad. They ain't letting him in there. They got a young squad too. They ain't nope. He ain't come back to Cleveland to play with his son. Nope. Nope. Not happening. Honestly, franchise. Now that I think about it, the way the media is treating Kyrie, they might blackball him soon. Yeah, he. I would say this. Um, I would say this about Kyrie. I would say just keep his nose clean for now, because he got them wolves out there looking for him. They live waiting for anything to say, but I think him being a Dallas is probably a little bit better. I don't think Mark Cuban is as what the other idiot owner in New Jersey, Brooklyn is. Mark Cuban has me questioning some of his ideals lately. When he said playing with LeBron's toxic, I'm like, yep, that's echoing. I think that was like 2017 when KD said that. And it's starting to echo 6 years later. Yeah, I prefer a starting five list over a top five because it shows a little bit more understanding, like chemistry and fit. Yeah, I had to go with it like that. I can't really just pick like that. I just picked it by positions. So, but been an interesting day so far. Bucks got Jay Crowder. KD went to the Phoenix Suns. Westbrook is possibly be in Miami with all the IG thoughts. Or be back in California in the same building as LeBalding. Um, Bucks got Jay Crowder. Lots of stuff happened. Playing with Trey Young is starting to become a toxic environment. Yeah, you got the coach down there, Nate McMillan. I talking about I don't want to coach with this team no more. I wouldn't. These kids, younger dudes, are too entitled. It's ridiculous. Even at my job, they act entitled. It's just a generation thing, I think. He might return to Cleveland, but he's in the downside of his career. Owners will have more power over him, wouldn't allow him to make demands and pull strings. They would demand him to be. Yeah, that's true. But he's the media. He's Emperor LeBron. He'll try to post something. Because you don't know how that works. I think he posted something with that McDonald's, with his son getting that McDonald's All American nod. Donovan Mitchell's the new king. Yeah. See, the thing about that, Nikolai, that can easily become toxic right there. What you just said right there. Because if he was to go back to Cleveland and everybody's cheering for Donovan Mitchell and singing his praises, he is not, I repeat, he is not going to like that at all. Deep down, that will burn him to his core because he wants to be loved by everyone. And if it's his own city too, he's not getting respect in his own city and they bow down to somebody else who's not from there. Oh man. Talk about toxic now. But I think I end it there. Let me get a shout out to everybody who's in the comment section right quick. Because I gotta get dinner cooking so I can hit the gym after that. I was actually gonna sit down and watch this game, the Bucks and Lakers, but since LeBron is not playing, ain't no point. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Lesson Burned. Shout out to him. Danik Jones. Josh Johnson. I know he was in there. Nikolai. I know all y'all was in here today. I'm gonna try to do this more often now, since you guys requested it. Just gotta find the time to do it. I make it a once every week thing. Because like I said, I got two other channels and work also. And my two other channels are, if you guys willing to know, Franchise History TV, when I talk about the MCU, DC, Star Wars, everything else in between. I wish you guys could see my face right now. Now I'm looking when I just said that because all that stuff I just named is all garbage now. I got another channel called Lone Wolf Adventure TV when I travel Because I do travel from time to time. I haven't did anything on that channel really. I haven't really done anything on that channel since December, since I went back home to California for a minute. Let's see. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Um, Make sure anybody watching this in the replay like the stream. Make sure you like the stream. But yeah, LeBron is Emperor Palpatine. AD is Darth Vader. No, it's just Emperor Palpatine. You know what? You're right. You're right. AD is Darth Vader because he's starting to show signs of Darth Vader right now. Because you know how Darth Vader was in Return of the Jedi? He said, F this. You trying to kill my son? I'm going to throw your ass down that shaft. And all of a sudden, the Emperor somehow reappears in Rise of Skywalker. God. Thanks, Josh Johnson. I'm glad you thought it was. But yeah, I need to do this more often. But I'm out of here. It's been a long day so far. KD to the Suns. Now let's see what they can do. But I'm out of here. Peace.